I'm not sure what is meant by those who say that the party should return to something called one-nation conservatism. As far as I can tell, by their views on European federalism, such people's creed would be better described as no-nation conservatism. The activity of the European Court, which can only ultimately be checked by amending the European Communities Act itself, is increasingly undermining our judicial system and the sovereignty of our Parliament. Proposals are being made for common European defence, proposals which Michael Portillo has roundly and rightly attacked. They, too, are a threat to national independence. But most important, of course, is the proposed single European currency, which, as John Redwood has argued, would be a major step on the way to a single European nation. The Prime Minister will have the support of all of us who wish to see these dangerous and damaging proposals resisted, and the present trends reversed as he argues Britain's case at the forthcoming Intergovernmental Council, and we look forward to a successful outcome. But vital as the issue of self-government is, it is limited government that concerns me today. For the European Union not only wishes to take away our powers, it wishes to increase its own. It wants to regulate our industries and labour markets, pontificate over our tastes, in short, to determine our lives. The Maastricht Treaty, which established a common European citizenship and greatly expanded the remit of the European Commission, shows the outlines of the bureaucratic superstate which is envisaged. And Maastricht is the beginning, not the end, of that process. Indeed, we are increasingly seeing the emergence of a whole new international political class. Some of them are politicians who failed in their own countries and so have tried their luck overseas. Some are officials who understand nothing of our British distinction between the legitimate powers of the elected and those of the unelected. Almost 50 years ago, the conservative journalist Combe Brogan wrote an incisive critique of the post-war Labour government with its arrogant bossiness and intrusive cack-handedness. He called it Our New Masters. The title is equally appropriate to the new European masters. And it's no surprise to me, as someone who always recognized the socialist destination of this Euro-federalist dream, that now the Labour Party welcomes it all so warmly. What they can't achieve in an independent, free enterprise Britain, they can hope to secure in a Euro-federalist Britain, whose people's instincts are ignored and whose parliamentary institutions are overridden. Self-government, limited government, our laws, our parliament, our freedom. These things were not easily won. And if we Conservatives explain that they are now in peril, they will not be lightly surrendered. In the Reeds of Runnymede, celebrating the signing of Magna Carta, Rudyard Kipling puts it like this, and I end with two verses from his great poem. At Runnymede, oh, hear the reeds at Runnymede. You mustn't sell, delay, deny a freeman's right or liberty. It wakes the stubborn Englishry. We saw 'em roused at Runnymede. And still when mob or monarch lays too rude a hand on English ways, the whisper wakes, the shudder plays across the reeds at Runnymede. And Thames, that knows the mood of kings, and crowds and priests and such like things, rolls deep and dreadful as he brings their warning down from Runnymede.